Laila Ali followed her father into boxing and became a champ herself. She retired with a perfect 24-0 record. She is now a host on the CBS Sports Network. Laila, good morning. Thank you for getting up so early.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
The world mourns for your dad, as I know you and the family do more deeply. Help us appreciate him from your perspective.
Well, I mean, there's nothing I can say that hasn't already been said. You know, my dad was not only the best fighter ever, but also such a great man, and there will never be anyone else like him. And I think that, you know, anywhere you go in the world, people recognize him, not only recognize him, but also love him because of the man that he is, because he stood up for his beliefs. He fought for those that couldn't speak up for themselves, and he'll truly be missed by all of us.
Where do you think that confidence came from?
I think that's something that just as naturally comes from within, and then people who are, first of all, you have to have confidence and believe in yourself, but then you have to work hard to prepare. And I always say my confidence comes from preparation. It's not something that you just go around saying, oh, I'm going to win, you know, just because. You actually go and you do the hard work when nobody's watching to make sure that you win, to back it up.
One of the wonderful things I heard and read over the weekend was the idea that when it was time to go, his heart wouldn't stop beating.
Yeah, I'm not personally myself, I'm not really comfortable talking about his last moments, but what I will share is that we were all there. All of his kids had the opportunity to come and be at his side when he passed on. And, you know, so I'm happy that we had the opportunity to be there with him.
To say that, yeah, and to say that do you think he was ready? Because they said, you know, I know the people that loved him weren't ready, but do you think that he was ready? He fought the battle of Parkinson's, probably his fiercest opponent for so long.
It's hard to say whether or not somebody's ready, but I do know that, you know, I do understand the circle of life, and at some point we all have to pass away. And, you know, obviously I'm sad. I'm going to miss my father, but I've been sad for a long time because my father's been struggling with Parkinson's for a long time, and he hasn't been, you know, himself for a long time. So I'm happy knowing that he's no longer struggling, and that's what gives me comfort. So again, you know, I'm sad that he's not here. I'm sad that I can't hug him and kiss him. And my daughter Sydney, who has a very special relationship with him, doesn't quite understand yet that Papa's gone to heaven. He's not coming back. So I'm trying to explain that to her. So it's a hard time. But again, I feel like I have to be strong because, for one, I know no other way to be. But at the same time, I have children that I have to teach, and this is just, you know, it's a part of life. And but obviously, we're all going through a lot, and we're all going to miss him very much.
Yeah, he did not want you to box, Laila Ali. He was very concerned about that. What was his concern, and how did you convince him?
Well, obvious reasons, the same reasons I wouldn't want my kids to box.
Yeah.
You know, he tried to talk me out of it indirectly, but obviously I did what I wanted to do, and he knew I was going to do what I wanted to do. And he had so much respect for the fact that, you know, I did what I believed in just like he did. But I'm his youngest daughter. I'm a girl.
You're
doesn't
pretty.
necessarily agree that women.
You're pretty. You look just like him.
Should be in the ring.
I guess he loved 24. I guess he loved 24-0 too.
Oh, with 21 knockouts. So, yeah, he loved that too.
Let's be clear. Can you do the Ali shuffle, Laila?
No, I never even tried, because I knew in the beginning of my career when people, if I start trying to be like my dad now, I'll never be able to stop. So you know, I went about my own career in my own way, and you know, I love my dad, I love him, but I love me too. You know, so I want to do my own thing.
Laila, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it. I know it's a very, very tough day for you and your family and all of us who love Muhammad Ali. Thanks again. Our special
Thanks for all the love. We appreciate it.
There's a lot of love coming your way.